Hello, I am Jackson Muller.
And I'm Jace Kirby, and welcome to today's Summit View.
Hey guys, I'm Ayana Ward, and here's what's up at Summit. There's no need to cook dinner Monday, March 6th. McAllister's is hosting a spirit night to raise funds for our Youth and Government Club from 4 to 8 p.m. All tips and percentage of sales will go to Summit High School Youth and Government. Make sure to mention Youth and Government when you order. Use code CHARITEA in the app. If you're interested in joining one of the Audition to SHS choirs, plan to audition March 6th after school in room E111 or any day next week during Spartan time. You can sing anything you like. Stop by Mrs. A's room for more info. If you're interested in joining one of the Audition to SHS choirs, plan to audition March 6th after school in room E111 or any day next week during Spartan time. You can sing anything you like. Stop by Mrs. A's room for more info. Yearbooks are still available to order. Go to yearbookordercenter.com and enter school code 21935 or search Summit High School. That's what is happening here at Summit. Back to you.
Thanks, Ayana. Now here's Nate Aarons with a short video.
We're going to be asking people where they see themselves in 5 years. In 5 years.
I guess in college.
I'm here with
Justin,
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
probably somewhere making money.
Nick Potts.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Probably college somewhere.
I'm here with
D-Rick.
where do you want to be in 5 years?
I want to be in the cartel.
What type of cartel?
You know, the cartel.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with
Charlie.
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
PGA.
With
Gianni Allen.
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I see myself graduating high school, going to play football in college and just starting my freshman year of college.
Thank you.
Now here's Mr. Jackson with today's Get Your Act Together.
Welcome to Get Your Act Together. I am your host, Mr. Jackson. The ACT is in 5 days for the juniors, taking the real thing. 9th and 10th grade have a full-length practice test that is a fabulous opportunity for you to see where you are and get some real test-taking experience. And today we're going to be focusing on readiness of body and mind. So listen carefully because I'm trying to get you ready for what's coming your way. Stay tuned. So the first thing you need to do to make sure that you're ready to take the ACT on Tuesday, especially for my juniors, is you need to be 100% certain that you've got enough sleep. There's nothing to guarantee that your mind and body will work like they're supposed to, like getting enough sleep, right? So the minimum is you need 7 or more hours the night before the test. But really and truthfully, you need to start earlier than that. Really on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday nights, you should get 7+ hours each of the 3 nights before the test. But regardless, that is the number one thing you can do to get your mind and body ready for the test. The second most important thing you can do is to eat before the test. If you're like me, you hate breakfast. I hate breakfast, I really truly do. But on the morning of a standardized test, I eat breakfast. You know why? Because a healthy proteinous breakfast gets your brain going. But even if it's not proteinous, like a banana or something like that, a minimum is that you need to eat something, but don't carb load, right? Having a donut is fine if that's all you have available, but don't have half a dozen donuts. Eat, if you can, a small, healthy, proteinous breakfast to get your brain going before the test on the morning of. Yeah, so, hold on. Yeah, so everyone's favorite topic in terms of getting ready for the ACT is screen time. And so the fact is that most of your generation has an addiction to screens, right? And so at a minimum, you need to not be on social media the morning of the test, but really ideally, you need to have no screen time after 9 p.m. the evening before. Like after 9 p.m. the evening before, you just need to read a book or something, maybe go to sleep. Do something that doesn't involve screens. And then the morning of, if your grandma says good luck on the ACT, text your grandma. I'm not saying don't text your grandma, but don't be on YouTube, don't be on TikTok, don't be on Instagram, don't be on Snapchat. Stay off your social media. What you're doing is you're literally creating a craving in your brain for stimulation, right? And then you give the brain the stimulation that it's craving by giving it the ACT, and the ACT is all it has available, and so you're more focused on the ACT. You're literally gaming the system, right? So stay off your screens. You also need to be sure that you're ready supplies-wise, right? Now, the good part about this coming Tuesday's test is that you don't need to bring a ticket or an ID or anything like that because it's at school. But if it were a Saturday test that you signed up for on www.act.org, you would need your admission ticket and a photo ID that matches your admission ticket, right? So, since that's not necessary, you do still need to bring these things. You need to bring sharpened wood number 2 pencils. Mechanical pencils are not allowed on the ACT, even if they're number 2 lead. You need to bring wood pencils, and it helps if they're already sharpened. It helps your teacher if they're already sharpened. So bring those. You also need to bring a calculator for the math section, right? You can bring a scientific calculator as long as it's approved, and TI 84s are approved. Right? And also be sure that your calculator has fresh batteries, or if it's a newer calculator, that it's been freshly charged, because you don't want it to die in the middle. If you don't have a graphing calculator because you lost yours or for whatever reason, you can also bring the scientific calculator or one like it, right? And definitely bring those as well. Now, I also recommend, now obviously you couldn't bring it in an open container like this, but I recommend a salty snack. A salty snack at the break between the math and reading sections helps you stay awake, and it also helps dehydrate you just a little bit. Now, I don't recommend being dehydrated, but it helps just a little bit so that you don't have to go to the bathroom during the test. Also, if you're going to bring a drink, I recommend bringing water. I also recommend the University of Kentucky, but I recommend bringing water. Though you are not supposed to drink water in the test room, you can drink a little bit of water at the break. Don't forget all of those things. If you come with all of those things almost checklist style, then your brain is going to feel a lot more prepared for the test. And my last big tip is to not do what I'm doing right now. Don't do it. Do not cram the night before the test. Now, if you want to study this weekend, be my guest. Juniors, you can actually still sign up for my ACT boot camp. I have a day-long ACT boot camp on Saturday that your parents got a link to last week. Email me if you need info on that. Prepping this weekend is great, but Monday after school, erase your brain of everything. Just let your brain chill and let it get ready for the test. This is not a regurgitation of knowledge test. This is a critical thinking and reasoning test primarily. It's not standards based, right? It's like reasoning based. So cramming doesn't do you any good. In fact, it hurts you. It literally overloads your brain. So do not cram Monday night after school. However, if you want materials before then, you can send me an email and I will get you some materials to study with.
What's up, Summit? I'm Austin Harvey.
I'm Rakai Hooks.
And Rakai, what are we doing today?
Today we are doing the ACT word of the day. Let's go.
What is the ACT word of the day?
Elite.
Prov, what does elite mean?
Choice members are the best of the group.
I say right foot creep, oh, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see.
That was elite. How do you feel about Kyle's gritty?
His gritty was elite.
Our prize drawings today. All winners come from successful submissions on Tuesday's task, and winners will receive junior mints, or again, one of the many prizes that people have not come to my room to pick up from previous days. So come by and get your prize. It's in A114 on the math hallway. You can do it during lunch or after school or before school. Let's find out who won today. My 9th grade winners are Antonio Lopez from Miss Martinez's homeroom and Colt Baggett from Miss Dahlstrom's homeroom. Congratulations, Antonio and Colt. My sophomore winners, Hannah Simpson from Miss Vanderhoff and Miss Wills' homeroom, and Dylan Neal from Miss Rice's homeroom. Congratulations, Hannah and Dylan. Junior winners, Alex Kadoon from Miss Carter's homeroom and Chloe Fadra from Miss Finland's homeroom. Congratulations, Alex and Chloe. And my senior winners are Samantha Holzenbeck from Miss Lanius' homeroom and Peyton McGinnis from Mr. Dinwiddie's homeroom. Congratulations, Samantha and Peyton. I will see all 8 of you in my room to pick up those prizes. That's all for today. Be sure you get some good rest this weekend, and remember why any of this matters. college, right? It's that scholarship money, and it's that admission to the school of your choice so that you can have all the options available to you. So get yourself mentally ready. Seniors, don't forget to check communication from Ms. Lamb about a form for what you're supposed to be doing on Tuesday. And I wish everyone the best of weekends. I'll see you next week.
That's all for today.
See you back here tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.